how would you say, sir, actually, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses according to, as a person?
My strengths are hard and dedicated work, and anything I take in hand, though I continue up to the getting success. I am not quitting anything. So these are my strengths, and regarding the weaknesses, so I think so that I am shy. I think so. So my communication skill is I am lacking in communication skill.
But engineer, you're basically an engineer. An engineer is not a good communicator. He's a good engineer, just like a doctor. A doctor is not a very good communicator, but he treats patient nicely. In the same way, you can erect the, you can make the plant out of waste. You know how to do, million things in the sugar plant. So, as an engineer, you are actually the role model for our young engineers, actually.
But I realize that nothing is barrier in my progress because of this communication skill. Because I went on doing the progress, though no communication skill. Fortunately, my writing communication is very good, but oral communication, I feel so that I am not having that much skill.
But everybody should not be jealous. Only journalists are very good communicators. Like now if you will start communicating well, then it will be very difficult for people like me.
And another thing, I have less this humor, sense of humor. Generally, no joking and all this. I am always busy in my work.
But that is not visible, sir. I think you feel that no, you are actually very good sense of humor you are having. Sir, actually, you have been working in the sugar industry since last more than 43 years.
43, right.
43 years.
Right, sir.
When during that time, does a feeling crop up in your mind that okay, I'm okay now, a lot of time I've spent in sugar industry, now I should actually do something else?
Actually, this stage, up till now, I had never reached to this stage. But still, I am very enthusiastic that I have to do something more than this also. Usually I am never tired, so I work for 12 hours. I never tired while going to the home after getting fresh and everything. Then I read, apart from this sugar industry, other books and magazines, and I write some articles. I write some Marathi articles also, and I am sending to the Marathi newspaper also. And I write some poems also.
Okay.
In Marathi.
In Marathi.
So I am always motivated and never tired, because I am thinking that whatever I have done up to this level, so lot of things are yet to be done. So just like whenever New Year comes, we are writing our some programs for the next year. Like this, every day I am writing my diary, and for one page I write whatever happened today, and it is not just incidences, but I comment on myself that what good things I have done today and what bad thing I have done today and what thing I should not have done or my behavior. I analyze my behavior for the whole day.
Okay.
And at the same time I write on the left hand page that what should I do for my personal, I prepare a small list for my personal work, my family work, my social work and my factory work. And tomorrow morning itself I start working on this. So morning itself I act on the important issues on the factory. And before weekend, one day before weekend, I list out my personal and family work. And I spend that 1 or 2 days on my personal and family work. And simultaneously I am also interested in social work also. So I, in workers, I see that some people are drinking, they have a bad habit of alcohol drinking. So I observed that their families are getting disturbed, their children are not getting proper education, the whole family is disturbing. So I started work to bring them out of the addiction. So I have called the Alcohol Anemics. One organization is there.
Okay.
They are voluntarily doing their job. Alcohol Anemics, AA, generally we called AA. The AA people came here and I have find out these alcohol addicted workers from this place and brought them for different function, because if we tell them that you come, that you have to stop your alcohol, they will not come. Then we call them for tea and this invited. They came there. These AA people started giving the speeches to them, and then they realized that we should come repeatedly to this program. And after that, the nearby villages people are also coming there. And I am happy to say that up to this moment, the 6 people are they have stopped alcohol drinking totally, and their families are very happy, their children are very happy. They always come to me, share their experiences that now we are doing very well.
It's very good work actually, very good, excellent work. So
actually, people say that one person, rescue of the one person is also very difficult.
the rescue of one person is the rescue of one family. There are so many people, his relatives, his immediate family, his wife, his children, everybody. So how you're so motivated and you're so energetic, sir, actually, enthusiastic, always ready to help everybody.
Yes.
So how do you motivate your employees, sir, actually, because they are not left you since last 15 years. So how you are keeping them and how you motivate them actually, sir?
Actually, I am in contact with each and every employee of our factory. Though I am at the position of C.E.O, but I communicate with each and every person, and whenever he comes to me for any work, so I take the opportunity and spend 5 to 10 minutes with him, that I am inquiring into what your children are doing, what are your difficulties, how is your health, what are the problems with you. Then he tells at that time that what are the problems. So due to this, I know each and every employee what are his difficulties and what are his problems. So he don't hesitate to come to me, and he frankly shares what are his problems, and these are the family problems. But knowledge-wise, I always encourage all the technical people, you say middle management or HODs. I encourage the HODs that you should be MD or you should be CEO of this organization or another organization, but you should not stay for a long period at the same post. So I encourage them, and always I am updated. So they are also habitual to always be update. So whenever in difficulty, technical difficulty, so whatever knowledge I am having, I am giving solution to them. I always advise them that whenever you are stuck up and you don't know any way to go forward, then you definitely come to me. If I am having the solution, immediately I will give the solution to you. And one thing, whatever work or whatever the good activity done by the worker or HOD or middle management, engineers and chemists, I give credit to them. With management also, with the name, I am always sharing to the management that this person have done this good job, this person have done this good job. So directly that person's name reaches to the management, and the person is also very happy that my name is communicated to the management. So by this all way the employees are satisfied and they are happy and they are doing their responsibilities very well, and they feel that this is I am not an employee, I am the owner of this factory. So this is the feeling with everybody.
Right, Raskar. And so because we are Indian engineers actually, we are deeply connected to the Indian culture, Indian tradition, and our parents are the epicenter of everything in our life. So, I mean, there will be a lot of teachings which your mother would have imparted, given you, since because she was the only person who actually brought you up. So, can you teach us? Can you tell us some actually something which still actually supports you, which still you remember, which when you're too much stressed, when you're in too much stress, when you don't know what to do and what not to do. At that time your mother's teaching actually comes up in your mind and you're again filled with energy, enthusiasm, and then you take the right decision. Can you tell us anything about it?
Well, my mother's saying is that you don't stop your activity. Sometimes it will be good activity or it will be bad, or you will be in trouble sometimes, or you will be in a confused situation. So at that time you go on taking the decisions or go on working with your conscious mind. Then you will find the way after that. Definitely you will get some solution. Only do not stop. This is her saying.
And I mean, can you recall can you share any one incident which made you realize that my parents are my God?
Whenever I have decided to do my sugar technology at Kanpur, then I discussed with my mother that in our family I am the only person who is earning, and my mother was also selling the vegetables. So I asked her that I am interested to do this job, do this course of sugar technology, and I have to give up this job and go for the 2.5 years education for the Kanpur. Then our income source from my side will stop. Then only you will be you will earn something, and you have to run the family. Then I asked her that what shall I do in this situation. She told me that in any condition you should take decision of taking the education. Then you leave it to me, I will take care of the family. Only the fees and all these things you get it from bank or other thing, but you don't worry about the family, I will take care. You take care of your education and your expenses, I will take care of brothers and sisters. Like this, this is the very challenging situation, because if she would have denied or she would have not taken the responsibility of the family, then I had to take the decision of not doing that sugar technology course.
Right. And what is the role of your wife, sir, in your life? I mean, would you like to thank her for?
Definitely, I must thank her, because after marriage, within 1 year, I selected in the NSI, and you see, after the first year of the marriage, it is very difficult to go for the course of 2.5 years. So she agreed that okay, no problem, we will give the priority to the career, and she actually given me the permission to do that course. And at that time she 2.5 years she stayed with our family and helped my mother like anything, and because of her support I can do this, I could do this sugar technology course, and she supported like anything. From earlier the salaries were very less, so in that short money also she used to run the house.
And who's your role model, sir, actually?
Actually, the life stages are different. No?
Right.
So in earlier primary stages, my teacher Jhende Guruji, he was the role model. Then I joined my services in the sugar factory. Then Mr. Nana Sahib Zauri, he is my close friend. So he is my role model during that period. He was supporting me at every stage, like anything. While going to the sugar technology course, he do my all job, sending the money and arranging all these, or inquiring with the families that what are your difficulties or problems, and they support. He was supporting my family, and his nature was very good and cooperative. So up till now, he is my best friend. After 40 years also, we are daily in contact with both of us. And after joining this organization, our chairman is the role model for last 20 years. So I came across him, and he is very open-minded man, and he is of very positive nature, and he is having very good qualities in his behavior. He generally people hesitate to deny anything, but he dared to say no immediately if he is not convincing. Immediately he says no. He don't think about the people will hurt or not. But afterwards, all are come to know that that was the right decision.
Right. And sir, actually, what was the crushing and the recovery of the last year, 18-19?
Last year we crushed more than 5 lakh metric ton sugar cane. We got 11.32% recovery.
That's a very good recovery, sir. Actually. And this year, how much you are actually planning to?
This year we will reach up to the 4 lakh metric ton crushing, and recovery will be 11.10. The reason for this lower side is the drought condition in 2018. There was drought, so the crushing will be less and recovery will be less. But one good thing we have done, that central government has given the permission to produce the ethanol from bee molasses. So we had taken a good decision that right from the beginning of the season we are producing ethanol from bee molasses, and we have contested the tender with oil companies at 50 lakh liter ethanol. So we are sure that we will complete the quantity and supply to the oil manufacturing companies.
And how do you update your technical knowledge, sir? Actually, I should not be asking this question to you, but still, I have it in my questionnaire.
Surely, because as I am getting the knowledge, but some source should be there. So I will definitely share.
No, basically, it's actually technically it's a wrong question to you.
It is not wrong question, because I should share that how I am updating my knowledge, or how I am getting the knowledge. So I can tell that I always attend the conferences, conventions, seminars, different workshops. I always attend these workshops, and whatever the proceedings published in the seminars and conventions, I read all the articles and try to implement those concepts in our own plant. And I also read the different magazines, like all about the sugar industry, also my favorite magazine.
Thank you, sir.
This ANSI and ASI are publishing their bulletins.
Okay.
I regularly go through these bulletins. So whatever literature in maybe in the regional language, maybe in the English, or maybe in the Hindi. So I go through this literature and update my knowledge. And also I write some articles also. So because of this, I keep updated with my technical knowledge.
And sir, actually, there is actually a typical problem which is faced by the sugar industry, that the area under cultivation is actually shrinking day by day. It's becoming less day by day. So, are you witnessing the same problem in your area, and how you think that it can be actually this problem can be solved?
Actually, in this area, the area is not shrinking.
Okay.
But the availability of cane is reducing. The reason for this is in the down tehsil, one tehsil, 4 sugar factories are there and 350 Jaggery units are there. So though lot of area is under cultivation, but due to the flooding irrigation, the yield per acre or per hectare is getting reducing day by day, and soil quality is also spoiling day by day. So for coming out of this situation, we have started the cane development activities. Right from testing the water and soil, we guide the farmers for scientific cultivation of the sugar cane, and we take help of some retired scientists, all are doctorate, and they are coming here. Their team is guiding us, and every year we take one pilot scheme. About 100 to 150 farmers are participating, and our target is to get the sugar cane yield up to 100 metric ton per acre. So up till now we have taken this type of 3 schemes and we got success, and about 50% of farmers who have participated, they got yield more than 100 tons per acre. So because of this, in the same area, from the same area, more sugar cane is available, and as you say that area is shrinking, but in this area a lot of water availability is there, so still the people are in favor of sugarcane cultivation, and they are getting very good result. They say they are now very good bonded with us, and our payment to the cane payment to the sugarcane farmers are timely. Their sugarcane is harvested according to the plantation dates, and they will not go for the other factories to dispose their cane, and they believe the management, they believe the sugar factory, and they are happy with the services given by the sugar factory to them. If they come to the sugar factory for any work, farmer, so definitely he is satisfied, his problem would have solved. And one thing I would like to share, that in our sugar factory, though there is a weekly off, but every office you will find somebody is there. That means you cannot, nobody can go with the empty hands that today is the weekly off and I don't find anybody there. So I have arranged the weekly offs of the workers and distributed in the whole the week. That means if any agency comes, or any technology provider or supplier or farmer or worker have to approach for anything, so they can come any day. They will not keep in mind that which is the weekly of this factory. So any day they can come and get solved that problem.
I'm very happy to be here actually. Rather, we are very proud to be here actually. And in form of you actually, we are actually the engineers, the new engineers and the present engineers who are working in the sugar vertical, not only in sugar vertical but in the entire process industry verticals actually. they've got a new icon that, okay, who can be my role model? Then your role model can be Mr. D.M. Raskar. Because he has seen a number of faces, which involves from how you can actually be successful person through your willpower, through your right technical knowledge and experience and expertise. So it's only to your education and all the sacrifices that your parents have done, and all the good work that you have been doing, sir, and you're busy, you're a very busy person, and still you gave us some time to come up with this, shoot this interview. We are, very much thankful to you, sir.